Hello to users, how are you all? So the reason of making this video is to make users understand that how process works in Odoo, what is the functionality of the Odoo, and what are the master data used in Odoo. So today I will be reviewing the master data for the procure to pay process, in which we will be using the purchasing module, inventory module, and accounting module to review the master data. Like today we will be reviewing the master data related to vendors, which will be the part of purchasing. Inventory, in inventory we will be reviewing the master data for the product categories, warehouse locations. And in accounting we will be seeing the process of creation of bills against the GRNs, and the accounting entries, general ledger, balance sheet report, and all. So let's just restart the process. Okay, so in front of you all, you are having a screen in which you have different modules like discuss, calendar, notes, contacts, and every single module. So what Odoo does is Odoo basically runs the process through the modular approach. You can see the application tab here. It works similarly like the Play Store or the Apple Store. You have to install the modules from this application store to run your process according to your need. So let's get started from the purchasing module. Click on the purchase module. You will going to see the form view, in which you will be seeing the reference number, vendor name, product, buyer, arrival date, order deadline, source document, total amount of the purchase orders, and their statuses. Now today we will be reviewing the master data, and against that master data we will be seeing the vendors. So after clicking on vendors, you can see the list view of the vendors, in which you have the vendor name, vendor contact number, email, salesperson, activities, city, and country. We will review these details fields in detail, but today we will be just reviewing the master data form. So to create a new vendor, we were going to click on new button, in which this form will be appeared. This is the vendor form, the creation form basically. Now here you can type the vendor name like test, and now you can select the name, select the category of that vendor, like he is an individual vendor or a company as a vendor. So we will be clicking on our requirement. Now here we can define the address, test 1, city Karachi. Now in the contact and address you can define the contact number, contact name, person, or anything related to the contact details. In the sales and purchase tab you can define the salesperson related to this vendor, any sales team, payment terms. If there is any price list related to this vendor, we can also add this price list here. Same goes for the purchasing department. This is for the sales, this department is for purchases. And in accounting module you can define the accounting accounts. So basically the question that can be pop up in your mind is, when it's a vendor, then why there is a need of accounts receivable? So the basic reason behind it is, what Odoo does it, Odoo basically tells that Odoo take the process like, sometimes what happens is your vendor becomes your customer as well. Like you purchase raw material from the vendor, and to similar vendor you are selling the finished good. So to record these processes, Odoo has given the account receivable account on the vendor profile as well. So when you are purchasing the raw material, you can you can record the purchasing on this account, and then if you are selling same your finished good to the similar vendor, you can add the similar account, your receivable account, on the vendor profile as well. So against it, you can align a meeting. You can check the opportunities if there are any opportunities. It's basically related to CRM, sales. How many sales have been done to this vendor? How many purchases is done with this vendor? How many deliveries are done on time? How many bills are created? How many invoices are there? And all the details will be fetched in this vendor form. So basically, this is the vendor master data. Now let's just move towards the master data of the inventory, in which you will see the product master data. So as I click on the master data, product master data, on the product master data, you can see the product name, its internal reference, product tags, sales price, cost price, on hand quantity. Now to create, we can click on new button. Now here you can add the name of the product. Now this is the segregation. Like if you are selling this product, if you want this product to be sale only, so you can mark on can be sold and remove the mark from can be purchased tab, so it will be visible only on the sales order. If I remove this tab from here and just mark can be purchased, then it will only be visible on the purchase orders. And now here in product tab, product type, what it's basically is if it's a storable product, so you can manage the inventory of this specific product. If it's a service product, there is no need to manage inventory because you just avail it and consume it. So the same goes for the consumable product. If you hover this field, you can also see the definition coming on the field view. That's how you can segregate the product type. Similarly, you can go with the invoicing policy. Like if you have selected the ordered quantities, what it will going to do, it will going to make a bill against the ordered quantities. Like you have 50 quantities and ordered quantities, and you have delivered 20. It will not make the invoice for 20 quantities, but in fact it will going to create the invoice for the total quantities that are being ordered. But if you make it, if you select the tab delivered quantities, then it will make the bill against the delivered quantities. Like if you have 50 quantities or ordered quantities, but you have delivered 30, so the system will going to create the bill for the 30 quantities. And now from here you can select the unit of measures, purchase unit of measures, sales price you can define here, the cost price for the product you can define here, product category, internal reference, barcode. If there is a need of barcode, you can also create the barcode here. So this is how you can create the product master data. After this, what you can do, you can review the product categories. In product categories, you can see the name of the product category, name of the product category, inventory valuation method, stock valuation. These are all the accounts that are part of the product category. Let me open it for you, and you can visible it more clearly. Like you have defined the name of the category. Okay, now here what you have done, if you want the packaging in your category, you can define the packaging method. Here also in the costing method is basically that how you are maintaining your inventory. Like you are maintaining on the standard price, whether you are using first in first out or a average costing. What is the basic difference between standard price, FIFO and average? A standard price, basically you have purchased 30 materials, 30 quantity of a product on the basis of 20. After selling 10, you update the quantity. So it will going to it will not make you stop, or it will not make you change the quantity. It will what it will do, it will going to update the cost on the basis of the new cost that you will going to add on the product profile. Like I have defined I have purchased 30 quantities on product on the cost of 10. So now I am I am didn't out all the quantities, but I have just update the price to 20. So the remaining 20 quantities will be mapped on the basis of the updated cost price. So that's how standard price work. But in FIFO, what happens is, let's say you have purchased quantities 30 quantities on 50, on the price of 50, and you didn't dispatch all 50, but you delivered the you have done the partial delivery of 25 quantities, and 25 quantities are still available, and you go to the product and change the cost of the product. Now what system will going to do? System will not update. It will make you save the cost price, but it will not make the system, it will not update the cost price on the basis of new price, because you haven't dispatched all the quantities that were purchased on the previous cost. And similarly goes for the average costing. Average costing is basically that you purchase on different cost price, and it will segregate the cost price according to your purchasing. And inventory valuation, when it's manual, it means system will not create the general entries of it. You have to create it manually. But if you make select automated, in below an account stock properties, you can see some account that are popped up, in which you will going to define the inventory valuation account, in which you will record the inventory, the amount of the inventory, and stock general will be inventory valuation. And here you are going to define the input account or the output account. Basically here Odoo does is Odoo add the clearing accounts like stock interim received here, and account stock interim delivered here. So this is how your product category, or product categories master data looks like. Now just let's move towards the warehouses. In the warehouses, you can see the name of the warehouse. You have to define any short name for the warehouse. Now configuration, warehouse configuration in shipment. You can see if you want to receive a product directly, that it means you purchase the quantity, you purchase the product with the quantity and directly make the part of your inventory. First step is this. It depends on the company that which type of configuration they want. And second point is, when you purchase the quantity, when you purchase the product, you receive it, make it to the in transit location, and then deliver to the warehouse. This is the second part. And third part is, you purchase the product, make it part of your in transit location, a virtual location, then make it to the quality, and then after the quality department, you make transfer that stock to your inventory, and make that product the part of your inventory. This is how the configuration of the shipment is done. Incoming shipment and outgoing shipment is basically when you will be creating a sales order. So similarly, you can use the same method for the outgoing shipments. So these are the basic configurations or basic master data, that is the part of your procure to pay process. In the next video, I will be making all the entire processes for you, to make you understand that how the field works, how the integration of different modules are being done, and how you can create bills, or how you can register payment against that bills. So thank you for your time. Have a good day.